Go first.
Hi, I'm Aaron, and I'm from Under Oath.
I'm Chris. I'm from Under Oath too. Same band.
I'm James, and I'm playing Under Oath.
Me too, and my name's Tim.
Our music is fun rock and roll. We play rock and roll, and it's fun. We're not really good at describing our own band. You should ask other bands that. That'd be a little better thing to do.
We can insert another band's answer in our interviews.
Yeah. Ask the next band what we sound like. It might not be anything that you like, but yeah.
We hire people to help us write songs. We're not good songwriters, so it usually happens in a studio, paid for by our label.
It's the same people who wrote the Backstreet Boys songs write our songs for us.
We're all friends. We're all from Florida, Orlando, Tampa area.
Amberlynn and Backstreet all share the same songwriting committee. So if you pick out similarities in vocal melodies and harmonies, it's probably why.
Pretty much how being signed to Tooth and Nail came about was we were on an indie label based out of Alabama called Take Hold Records, and make a long story short, Tooth and Nail bought the whole label and pretty much made us an offer and asked us if we wanted to sign, and we negotiated for a long time and decided that we were going to sign. So it's kind of a long story, but that's pretty much it.
Millions.
Yeah, millions and millions.
They gave us
of dollars.
$2.5 million, so we had to do it because it's all about the Benjamins.
We hang out a lot, so that's fun. We hang out real good. We just kind of hang out and hang out. Just talk, do our thing, you know. We eat together.
Break bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to maybe show people that support your band how much that means to you, and there's not really a real feasible way to do that. Like, you can't have an hour-long conversation with 1,000 people every day, so you have to kind of find other ways. We do what we can to do like signings and stuff like that, and that's not really necessarily what we would consider something we would necessarily like doing, in the sense of we'd rather be hanging out, but it's just the only way, at least on this tour, where we get an opportunity to talk to kids and kids can kind of say hello, and that we actually get to say hello and shake kids' hands and thank them and show them our appreciation. So we do what we can, but we definitely wish we could do more.
Trampolines, midgets, fire throwers,
Fans.
and the grinding on the chest curl.
Making sure
with
the track
We bring cheese graters, but we grate our elbow skin instead of cheese on the front row only. And we've been known to bring the instruments too that make noises.
Just loud noises.
Yes. We bring everything we can, anything that the club will allow, and everything that the club won't allow.
We usually try to bring 20 people to stand right behind us while we play too.
Yeah. So if you ever see us and there's a bunch of people behind us, we brought those.
Just hanging out.
They're robots. Warped Tour's been going awesome this year. A lot of our friends are here. A lot of our favorite bands to hang out with and spend time with. So it's been a really good experience. And just being here, kids have been great. Shows have been great. Everything's been well.
Yeah. Shows have been crazy. I'm really looking forward to today. And the food's really good.
Last year was awesome, but we weren't on like a real stage, and we like did everything, like pushed all our stuff through the mud and stuff, and it was awesome. And then this year, we're on a real stage, and it's kind of cool.
Billy Idol starts today, and we haven't played with him before, but we did play with him that one time. Yeah, but
It didn't
that
count.
didn't really count. So we're really looking forward to hanging out and Rebel yelling with him. And then Rick James. We really always wanted to play with him, but he died, so that kind of sucks.
Thrice too.
Thrice.
Yeah.
On a serious note, Thrice was one of our favorite bands that we haven't seen since 3 Warped Tours ago. So we've been hanging out with them, and we get to go on tour with them, so that's cool. And and Billy. Freaking William.
William Idol for the label.
We started working with Josh on developing the treatment a couple weeks before we shot, and that was fairly simple. And then we had an all-day, like 14-hour shoot from like 7 in the morning till like 9 at night in LA. And we flew in, shot, flew out. Like it was right in between tours, so it was a very, very fast-paced thing. And we pretty much killed ourselves in one, 72-hour period flying to LA from Tampa and back and shooting a video. And now we're just waiting on a lot of post-production stuff. We've gone back and forth with one edit, and that was fairly painless, and now we're kind of interlacing a lot of the after effects and post-production stuff, and the final product should be out, like we said, 2 weeks or so.
We're stoked. It'll be our first good video. I'm excited.
We have 3. We have 2 music videos out, and we just shot a new one in LA a couple of weeks ago, and that will be out as soon as we leave this tour, actually, in mid-July.
Hoping it's our first good one.
Yeah, we weren't too happy with our other 2. One we couldn't help, the other one we don't know what happened. All we know is we had this treatment. Next thing you know, Kirk Cameron's little brothers were chasing each other everywhere, and nobody knew what was going on. And that kind of just didn't help. But
Josh Graham is the man.
Yeah.
He made us a good video, I think. We haven't seen it yet, but we've seen clips, and it looks fun.
Yeah, so it should be out, and that'll be good. That'll be playing in a Walmart near you. A shirt called Ugly.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
We have a shirt that our merch guys didn't like, and they have to label all the shirts so they know how to file them, and they named the shirt Ugly, and I guess Ugly is outselling everything else.
And
that
definitely
just
the worst
shows
shirt we have.
that America wants ugly. That's why they want us. With the exception of him, we're probably the ugliest human beings that will ever take a Warped Tour stage.
We're almost probably the ugliest band on this tour, by far.
These guys definitely bring me down.
Yeah.
But next to Rick.
Pretty much, you just gotta keep at it, because you're gonna have
hard,
yeah,
man.
you're gonna have a lot of crappy shows and a lot of crappy tours and a lot of crappy stuff happen, but you just gotta.
That stuff never ends either.
Yeah, it's always gonna happen. You just gotta keep going.
Axes are for swinging, not for strumming.